It's Monday morning, we've got the next project in. It's a 64 Mark 1 van. It's having a full restoration, even though looking at it initially, it looks pretty good. So, I'm going to walk around and show you what we're going to be doing and why. Starting at the front, it's got the wrong front panel on it. It's had a restoration at some point. That's a saloon front panel. Fortunately, we've got the original grille, which was held on with wood screws. So I will be getting this blasted and then welding it into a new front panel, altering the indicators, the slam panel, and I need to find out whether it should have a full skirt balance. That depends on the month of the year that it was made. In the engine bay, there's some odd things. The inner wings have got some odd patches on where they were repaired. It looks like the remains of a front panel there, possibly. There's a bracket here, which is usually held on with the clutch hose, but it's been welded on for some reason. So we're going to sort all that out. Round the side, you can see the doors don't fit. They've been reskinned, so the other door's the same. It looks as if they might have had some repair at the top as well. I'll find out. Inside, the two front floors have been replaced at some point. They don't match each other. The rear floors have been replaced. You can see a weld line along the side of the tunnel. And right at the back of the main floor, where it's almost impossible to get a good amount of paint, it's all patches and rust. So we're going to start off with a whole new floor assembly. Looking inside it, I have seen that the bottoms of the rear quarter panels have been replaced and they got a ton of filler on them. So it's going to have new side panels. You can see a join just here in the flange. Although it looks all smooth, it's just filler. Round the back here, if you look at the back doors, they don't fit. We know why. The rear door step has been replaced at some point. I can't see that it's going to be in the right place. But the hole that locates the peg to close it is 3 times the size it should be, so it doesn't pull it in. So we're going to start off with a new load floor as well, because there are some patches on there and rust underneath. There'll be a full lower assembly. Today I'm going to take all the doors off, get everything ready for cutting up. I'm going to take the skins off the doors, see what shape the frames are in, see if they need blasting, see if they need repair. I'll have a good look at the back doors, because if I don't have to take the skins off, then I won't. But I'll see if they need blasting and see what shape they're in. And then I'll start cutting the front end off, ready to go on the jig. Rear arches installed. Got wings. Front panel. Obviously the correct panel isn't available, so I'm going to correct the number plate mounts. Bumper lip, I still need to find out if it needs a full skirt. Got to reduce the indicators by 1/2 inch and weld that in there seamlessly. Mini spares packaging is great, I've never had a damaged panel.
Oh, he's a massive child.
When we get the new floor, it doesn't have this section, so I've drilled out all the spot welds. I'm going to get it sandblasted before I fit into the new floor. It's good, but just a bit of surface rust. You can see this hole here. When I removed it, had that big chunk of filler stuck in there. That little Sharpie line there shows where the edge of the rear quarter panel used to be. But the door didn't fit, so they've beaten it all back by 1/4 inch. At the bottom, because they replaced the doorstep, the gap was too big and they built it all up with filler. And this is why it was rubbing in the door aperture, because the A-panel was in the wrong place. Long wheelbase minis with very slightly different rear inner arch. I will modify this to suit. It's basically just the flange is wider. But they always had a V stamped in them from the factory to denote van. It was the same one used on pickups had a V as well. So I like to get them in exactly the same place. So I've marked it out, I measured it up on the original, and I marked it out on the new one. Just there. Obviously, I've only been on this a couple of days, so I haven't done much at all. But in a couple of weeks, we'll have a better video. We'll have all the new floor panels by then, so we'll build up the floor assembly on the jig. All that will be filmed. We'll cut the body off of this floor, put it onto a new floor and align it. That'll all be filmed. And it'll be in the next video in a couple of weeks' time. And I promise I'll try and do better.